Welcome, my Chingus, to episode 92 of This Week in K-Pop. In this episode, we will talk about Amber, AOA, Baekhyun, BTS, Jonghyun, Kei.G, Park Kyung, and Sunny. My name is Steven, and with me, as always, is my co-host Josh.
Hello.
And This Week in K-Pop is a discussion podcast that covers the last 2 weeks worth of music video releases.
Yes.
And each week, Josh and I will pick what we think is the best song of the week. But also, it's been 92 episodes, Josh.
92, wow.
And I always forget to add in this part, which I finally did, which is,
wow.
You can find this podcast on any podcasting platforms on iOS or Android, or you can watch the video version on YouTube at our channel This Week in K-Pop.
Yep.
It's been 92 fucking episodes, and I finally did it, Josh.
Hey.
I finally remember.
Hey, I mean, that's fine. We kind of do that at the end, so...
But you know what? Some people don't make it to the end.
Yeah, some people do not make it.
Yeah. But recently, because of a really, really dumb fucking copyright strike on YouTube, the audio version is probably the best way now, because on YouTube we have to chop everything up
into parts.
15 minute or less sections because of that copyright strike. I think maybe the next after show will be a lot of complaining about that.
Yeah. I think
maybe.
I mean, we kind of record the after show afterwards. We used to record it right after the podcast, but the ideas have been kind of dry. We
suck.
So we're still ruminating over it, right?
Yes, but hopefully you enjoy the super late Miss A retrospective.
Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty good one. I guess made me remember so many of these songs that I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah, kind of like a flashback to a simpler time in K-pop.
A simpler time, full of awesomeness. But you know what is also full of awesomeness?
This week's episode.
This episode.
Yeah.
Well, I say that, but I actually don't really believe it.
I can tell by the conviction in your voice, Steven. This week's episode
is great. Well, I think it's much better than the last couple of episodes. Like the quality of songs.
Yeah, last two at least.
Yeah. But I'm still dreaming of that hitter. That hit. That bang bang banger.
That top 10 banger,
Yeah. Like aside from like my obsession with Produce, like
nothing's really been on the radar.
Yeah, nothing's bang bang bang, I think. So, but summer's coming up, and all those summer songs are gonna come out.
Yeah.
But we're still not there. We're still in the spring.
Still close. I mean, it's hot like it's summer already.
Feels like summer.
Yeah.
Spring is like 3 weeks in Korea.
Yeah.
Like the cherry blossoms.
Yeah, they bloom.
They bloom.
And then you got another week.
Yep.
And then halfway through that next week,
it's hot.
It's hot. It's so hot. And then it kind of rains for a while, and then it gets hot again.
Woo!
Fantastic.
Yeah. I know, I come from Texas. Texas is also hot.
It's a different hot.
It's very different hot, but I feel like a lot of people, when they're like, it's kind of like being in Taiwan. Taiwan's also very hot.
Yeah.
And Taiwan also has really shitty air conditioning.
Yeah.
Right? So like, Texas is really hot. Or even, I think, maybe if you live in Miami, if you live in Louisiana or something, like it also gets really muggy and really hot, right? Yeah. But you also, for the most part, live in the 21st century, and you have really nice air conditioning at your workplace. Yeah. You have a car that has really nice air conditioning. Your home has really nice central air conditioning.
Yeah. So everywhere
Korea doesn't have any of that.
Yeah.
So like at school, they still haven't. My school hasn't even turned their fans yet.
It really depends on the school, because I've had schools that turn it on like almost immediately.
Yeah.
And I have had schools that won't turn it on for even the hottest day of summer. So it just gotta roll the dice.
Rich school, not rich school, or
roll the dice.
Both my schools still no fans, but I'm talking about like I'm sweating, right? Like the other teachers are sweating, right? Everybody's miserable and angry
and tired,
yeah. Still don't turn on the fans. Not, let alone the AC. We ain't even talking the AC yet. We just turn on the fans. But anyways, we do live in Korea, but this is about K-pop. So let's start with what is my favorite song of the episode. And 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not 2 weeks ago. A week and a half ago, Josh was like, yo, there's this Sunny song.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a music video yet.
But I have a feeling you're going to like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I first heard it, I was like, yeah, all right. You know, it's not amazing. It's not great. But then I listened to it again.
Yeah.
Then I listened to it again.
Yes.
And now it's my favorite song. So this song is Sun-E featuring Gary. We're talking about Lee Sang's Gary, Running Man's Gary, with their song Like an Airplane.
지금 뭐해? Just chillin'. 혼자 있어. 너 친구들이랑. 너 어딘데? 놀러 갈게. 내 친구와 네 친구와 Let's be friend. 날아갈게 지금 당장 Must be hangy, be hangy, hangy, hangy. Must be hangy, be hangy, hangy, hangy. 너 어딘데? 놀러 갈게. 내 친구와 네 친구와 Let's be friend. 날아갈게 지금 당장 Must be hangy, be hangy, hangy, hangy. 주소만 주면 돼 Never, never, never. Let's have some fun. Damn it, damn it, damn it. 그 놀자 혹시 알아 비긴 노래처럼 Make it baby, baby. 편안한 차림 so good. 괜찮아 벌써 술 안경 속 해소다 이쁜 얼굴 You know I'm joking. 살짝 술 취해 이성이 없어. 남자끼리 다 좋은데 문제는 이성이 없어. Don't you worry 내 친구들 괜찮은 buddy 또 매너남 근데 놀 땐 예의 따윈 버린 미리 말하지 오늘은 좀 건 옵션 아닌 선택장에 있는 널 위해 How about a hotel party 시간은 검기라고 치면 지금은 diamond 클래스만 준비해 그리고 끝 엿먹고 갈 라면 친구들 뭐래 Call Here we go 거의 도착할 때쯤 Let me go 지금 뭐해 Just chillin' 혼자 있어 너 친구들이랑 너 어딘데 놀러 갈게 내 친구와 네 친구와 Let's be friend 날아갈게 지금 당장 Must be hangy be hangy 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 Must be hangy be hangy 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 너 어딘데 놀러 갈게 내 친구와 네 친구와 Let's be friend 날아갈게 지금 당장
Yeah, interesting choice for a title. Like,
yes, sir.
Because the Korean title is word for word like a translation of like an airplane. It's 마치 비행기. 마치 is kind of like is like. Yeah, it's like. So 마치 비행기 really just means like an airplane. I'm not sure if it's Korean slang. It's not slang that I know of.
Even in English, I don't really, like, because Sonny knows English, right?
Yeah.
He went to school and state, like, his English is pretty good. Like, maybe some state out there has some slang that's like girl, you like an airplane. I don't know.
Maybe
you
it's like
fly.
We'll fly. I don't. That's as far as I can take.
You can fit a lot of shit inside you.
It's cramped sometimes.
Yeah.
And yeah, don't know where we're going with that,
Josh. But anyway, but you will definitely like. This is one of those songs where he says "be hangy" a million times, and you will learn that word.
You will learn what airplane is in Korean because of Sonny.
Yes. Now this, the song itself is just classic, good Sonny, right? Not the fun, the really kind of wordplay catchiness. Like he doesn't just rap; he kind of sing raps, and he's got a lot of like filler words or like syncopation or like things that make each verse has its own catchiness, right?
Yeah.
He's not just building up and waiting for the chorus. It's catchy kind of throughout the entire song.
Yeah, usually Sonny is one of two ways. He's I'm hard, whatever, and he's this fun way. But I feel like Sonny is not suited for that I'm hard way because the way he raps is really just a lot of jokes.
Yeah, and his voice is very kind of happy regardless.
And it's kind of, to a point, goofy, if you think about it. And I think he does best with these kind of funner, sounding songs, usually with maybe a singer, usually a female singer, or maybe like another rapper as well. And this kind of fits that mold, right?
Yeah, I mean, his biggest songs have always been with a female, right? Yeah. So when you were like, he's featuring Gary, it's like, really? Like,
Gary?
We've spoken a lot about Gary on our podcast.
And how
Gary,
he's not our cup of tea rapping-wise.
Yeah. Despite me actually picking one of his songs, I think last episode or 2 episodes ago, I picked that OST song, the Tantada song, which I actually still listen to. It's not bad. Yeah. But Gary, if this is your first episode, he raps a very specific way.
Yeah. In a very stubborn way is the way I would describe it.
Yeah. Yeah. No matter kind of what the backing track is, no matter what he raps his way, which is fine, but we just don't enjoy his kind of rapping style as much. So when you were like Sonny and Gary, those are like the two total opposite rapping styles.
It's essentially night and day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Sonny raps very much to like the beat and the melody, and he kind of throws in some singing every now and then for his more fun songs.
It's very melodic.
Yeah, and Gary is just seriously like
he
kind of one tone, and he's just like rapping. He just says whatever he wants to say,
and he doesn't always even rap. He raps to the BPM, but he doesn't necessarily rap to the actual beat. He just kind of, his words just go.
Yeah,
right?
They kind of just like overflow.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like a mad clown overflow where he's just putting a lot of syllables in like one line, but like his sentence kind of like overlaps, which is kind of an older style of rap, and it's not necessarily bad, but for us, we really prize a rapper who can, fill that flow and that kind of melodic tone.
Mainly because for me, I don't know what they're saying, right? So like, I'm sure maybe Gary's a fucking lyrical genius. I don't really know. Yeah. But all that being said, Gary actually does not rap like that in this song. No. And that's what's crazy to me.
It's so crazy, yeah.
Like he actually kind of adopts more of a Sonny style.
Yeah.
He breaks up his flow. He actually ping pongs back and forth with the beat. And it actually sounds pretty good. His voice though still has that old school voice
kind of sound,
like kind of that older tone of voice, which makes sense. I mean, Gary's an old dude.
He kind of reminds me of this older rapper, YDG. He definitely sounds like YDG in this track, and this track I think really benefits from having a really good like bass line in it. Yeah,
it's got this like fat bass guitar kind of.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
And at times they kind of have like this ensemble, not really an ensemble, but it's like da da da, where like everything is happening at once, and I really like those parts, and it's just altogether really really catchy kind of hip hop pop kind of song.
Yeah. It's like I really liked. I like this one better than the Grapes one. The last one was the Grapes. What was it?
Sour Grapes.
Sour Grapes.
Yeah.
I think before that was like Miyu. I think I still might like this one more than Miyu.
Oh wow. Because I really liked Miyu as well.
I did like Miyu, but I think this one has a little bit more to it. But I could be wrong. It could just be newer. I don't know.
That's true.
We'll see how I feel in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and after a few more listens, right?
Yeah. But I also want to say that the music video, actually, in the music video, they like cut out Gary's part entirely, which is weird.
So strange. Yeah,
I don't know why. Shorten the song to like 2.5 minutes. It's like it's weird, but it is like this one-shot video, which, if you're a long-time listener, I love one-shots.
Yeah. But in my opinion, like the one-shot, they didn't capitalize really on the one-shot, like kind of coolness. It's kind of just Sonny just walking down the street and then...
But they have like the 4 guys that come in and out and kind of do some stuff. But I will say, like, in the grand scheme of one shots, it's no like okay go, right? It's no like super planned awesomeness one.
Yeah.
But I do think that it was pretty cool to see. I think they put in a lot of video effects to kind of spice it up, which
I'm not a huge fan of. I'm not a huge fan of that.
Yeah.
I like it if you use it sparingly. But they were really just putting those text animations in like almost every chance they got.
Yeah. They got a little bit too much, but still, like, I thought it, the Sonny's face, kind of his acting and the way he's rapping, like really kind of shows off, how fun he is, and I think this show does a good job.
Yeah, Sonny is one of those rappers who does like hip hop very well because his facial expressions are really like good.
Yeah. And
he just puts out really fun songs as well.
Like I think his like fun facial expressions is in a league of its own, especially in Korea.
Yeah.
Because in Korea most of the rappers went to Rupert Rappington's rap hands school for rap hands.
Yeah.
And so they just learn the same
pointing and bang bangs and like
or just look kind of solemnly into the whatever. But like Sonny looks like he's fucking having fun. And that's what we love about Sonny.
Yeah.